Hey people, this is Smita here, and welcome to the second episode of my podcast, How to Turn Hobbies into Jobs, wherein I'm going to guide you about varied hobbies that can be turned into profession and you can earn a decent amount if you train yourself properly and indulge in it with great will. Okay, so everyone's likes can be varied, and I will try my best to be as intuitive or as informative as possible with as many variations or as varieties as possible. Okay, so before we begin, let me wish you all a very happy Akshay Tritiya and also Eid Mubarak. Okay, so uh, I think India is a beautiful country, a wonderful country, because irrespective of the traditions and cultures that we follow, we do respect each other, and we all are a part of each other's celebrations, right? So we accept people irrespective of their caste, culture, creed. So that is the best part of my country, you know. Uh, and undoubtedly I'm very proud to be an Indian, and so should every individual be of their nationality, right? Okay, so coming to the point, so how is 3D printing a hobby? Exactly, this was a question that was asked to me by one of my cousins. Okay, so the answer is, just in case if any one of you also has this in mind, the answer is of course it can be. Why not? So if given an opportunity, we all would love to do some printing, right? I'm sure about it. Okay, moreover, creative minds would cherish it, isn't it? So definitely it can be a hobby. If we have observed, even engineering can be a hobby, playing with machines can be a hobby, and people who have those kind of hobbies turn to be engineers. So then why not 3D printing? Okay, so definitely it can be a hobby. All right, so let us see or revise once again about what a 3D printing is. Okay, so a 3D printing is also called as additive manufacturing. Okay, it's also called as additive manufacturing. It's a series of events in which 3D or three-dimensional solid objects are constructed from a digital file. Okay, I'll repeat that. It is a series of events in which 3D or three-dimensional solid objects are constructed from a digital file. Okay, so it's also called as additive manufacturing because the printed objects are achieved using additive process. Okay, so what is this additive process? Actually, let us see that. So successive layers of materials are added until the final object is made. So because the layers are added, it hence the name additive manufacturing, or that's the reason it is called as additive manufacturing. So addition. Okay, so each of these layers are visible very slightly as a cross section of the object. Okay, so subtractive manufacturing is the opposite of additive manufacturing, right? It needs a machine to cut or hollow the plastic or metal, right? So these are very important points, so I will keep repeating it every now and then. So subtractive manufacturing is the opposite of additive manufacturing. It needs a machine to cut or hollow the plastic or metal. Okay, so 3D printing is much more advanced than traditional production methods. Okay, as it can make much more complex shapes very easily. All right, so it all starts with a 3D model. Okay, so now the 3D model, you can create your own. Okay, you can create your uh, own one, or you can download it from a 3D library also. right? There are varied software tools available from industrial to open source. Okay, so you have a large and a whole lot of them, and you are free to choose as per uh, your will and wish and your understanding and your level. Okay, whether you are from the beginners level or intermediate level or advanced level, it totally depends on that. Okay, and your will and wish, of course. So but however, I suggest that beginners should start with Tinkercad. Okay, I'll repeat that. I suggest that beginners should start with Tinkercad. Tinkercad. Okay, Tinkercad. All right. T as in tiger, I as in ice cream, N as in navy, K as in kite, E as in eagle, R as in rhino, C as in cat, A as in apple, D as in donkey. Tinkercad. All right. So it's free and it works in any browser. Okay. Moreover, there is no need for you to install it in your system, and it has very wonderful beginner tutorials, perfect for beginners. Okay, and you can also export your model as a printable file with its built-in feature. Okay, I'll repeat that. It has beginner tutorials and you can export your model as a printable file with its built-in feature. Okay, for instance .stl or .obj. Okay, so the next method is slicing, which means to prepare your printable file for your 3D printer. Okay, the next step is slicing, which means to prepare your printable file for your 3D printer. So I'll tell you more about slicing in the next episode on Friday. But before I leave, let us just wind up quickly about whatever I've told so far once again. Okay, so it is also called as additive manufacturing. Okay, it's a series of events in which 3D or three-dimensional solid objects are constructed from a digital file. Okay, it's called as additive manufacturing because the printed objects are achieved using additive process. Now what is this additive process? Successive layers of material are added one after the other until the final object is made, hence the name additive manufacturing. All right, then each of these layers are visible very slightly as a cross section of the object. Okay, subtractive manufacturing is the opposite of additive manufacturing because it needs a machine to cut or hollow the plastic or the metal, whatever is being used. Okay, and 3D printing is much more advanced than traditional production because much more complex shapes can be constructed very easily. Okay, then to begin with you need to have a 3D model. Okay, and you can create one on your own or you can download it from the 3D library, and there are n number of software tools available right from industrial to open source, and you're free to choose according to your level and your requirement. Okay, and I would like to suggest Tinkercad for the beginners. Tinkercad. It's free, it works in any browser, there's no need to install it, and it also has a beginner's tutorial. Okay, and you can export your model as a printable file with its built-in feature. Okay, example I have already given. The next step would be slicing, and I will explain you about slicing in my third episode of my podcast, how to turn hobbies into jobs, which would be available to you every Friday. So please do subscribe, like, and share, and help me help you make this world a beautiful and a better place to live in. See you on Monday with a new topic. Till then, tata, bye bye, take care, and wish you all a happy Eid and a happy Akshay Tritiya once again. See ya soon. Bye. Happy weekend too.